Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. The stream go on. Taylor's boot. She's going fast today. It's funny because my music is about Taylor. You know that song, Taylor? Yeah, that's what I'm listening to right now. There's the Zwift that I know and love. Miles from here. Seriously, I started my stream today. I'm writing with Taylor, and the song that's on is Taylor. What are the chances? Said a tough enchilada filled up with nada. Da, da, da. Yay! All the morning riders out here riding together. Good morning, everybody. We're having a good morning. I sure am. It's a little bit melancholy though, because things have changed in my life here, which I can't get into, but it's hard. So I'll survive it, but it's tough. It's tough in a good way. It's like one of those things that you're happy it happened for the people involved, but it's hard for you. You know what I mean? Like one of those things. So, oh, here's Closer to Fine is in my ears from Indigo Girls. If you don't know it, it's really great. As a conquer that's insatiable. Gotta wake my legs up. But lots of good things happening. You can check the link. Oh, I didn't change the title, did I? I didn't change the title. That's a little bit too hard to do. I need to make that website that I have that puts the overlay on right now. I know I changed that, but I didn't change it on the screen. The screen still says that repo thing at the top. That's like the last project I did. I didn't change the category though. Damn it. I'm in the software category. Ah. It's like even indoor cycling, there's like so many little things you have to change. I've actually thought about setting up two computers. One computer that is on Zwift all the time, I just get on it and go. And another one that's got like all my work computer stuff. I think I might still do that actually. Hey Bob, how you doing? If you're here, you're thinking I'm going to do software, I'm in the wrong category. Maybe one of my moderators can change my category for me. I'm not doing software right now. We can talk about software though. Y'all want? Taylor's leaving me. As I'm jabbering on. Hacking tutorial stream now. No, I'm done with those streams. There's lots of great people who stream that stuff though. Yeah. Yeah. My days of hacking and streaming about hacking are over. Never say never, right? But it takes too much energy. Oh, yeah, if I stream anything technical at all, It's going to be with the intent of helping people be happy by getting jobs, doing things that will get them nice, happy lives. That's really the only thing I ever want to stream. That and the random conversations with me on Zwift because I'm bored. Need to change the title, right? Yeah, we need to do some sort of maintenance stream sometime. But add it to the list of things I should do. I'm staring at absolutely disastrous room. My problem is that I'm really good at prioritizing things that matter, which means things that don't matter, like sometimes laundry and clothing, they don't get done in time. As long as I still have something else to wear, it's not a priority. Which used to drive it used to drive many people that I've been married to or relationships with or had or my mom. It used to drive them all crazy. But a lot of those same people would complain all the time about how they had no time in their lives to do anything, and I'm like, I wonder why. It's like if you prioritize cleaning the baseboards of your house every 2 weeks, you are not going to have time for other things. Sorry. I'm not saying have a dirty room and all that. Don't be a slob, but at the same time, know when something else is more important. Like, oh, I don't know, your health. Oh, I don't have any time I don't have 30 minutes a day to go riding a bike or going for a walk because I have all these other problems that I have put as a higher priority. So occasionally I have to live with, you know, a messy shower for a little bit longer, and then it takes me a little bit longer when I clean it. Okay. Yeah. My priority, yeah. We could call it, what is it, radical? Yeah, they say radical honesty. I practice radical honesty. I practice radical prioritization. That's what I practice. And you know what? I don't care. You know why? Okay, my room is a mess right now, but I got abs. I prioritize abs. Sue me. I mean, there's probably some universe where you could have both of those things. Like you could clean your room and and stay healthy and have that be your endurance exercise. Instead of biking, I could be like, I used to do this. I used to do this. I would make my chores into a workout. Or I would make, for example, when I was in the Mormon land, I was an elder for prison, which meant you had to move everybody all the time when they moved. And you had to organize everything. And I actually remember writing in my journal once that the best form of exercise is service. Service is a, trademark Mormon word. It's a word for you have to do 20 hours of service, to get into heaven or whatever per week. That's not true, but you know my point. My second wife used to make fun of it. My first wife was Mormon. My second wife used to make fun of it. She's like, "Why do you have to have a word for it?" Point is, I would do the service, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna turn this into a workout." And then I would move everybody, but I would like watch my heart rate. I was like, "Okay, I am for the next 2 hours helping this person move. I am not letting my heart rate go under zone two." I was also a triathlete, so because some of these moves I would get kind of grumpy at first because I'd be like, I have to go help this random person move for 2 hours. Do you have Swiss citizenship? You lucky. I just saw that Switzerland is no, Sweden. I think is it Sweden or Switzerland? It's in the bottom 10 of places for expats to move. One of the main reasons is because it's really hard to integrate with the people. I have Swiss ancestry. I could actually move to Switzerland or to Sweden really easily because I can claim ancestry. If you can demonstrate that your ancestry comes from there, they will let you move back. Wouldn't that be fun? They're like, no, your legacy. So I could go back into it's funny because my Mormon pioneer ancestors left Switzerland and buried all their children at sea and in the ice in the fields and started brand new in Salt Lake City, Utah. Think about that for a second. Their dedication to the church and their God was greater than keeping their family alive. Which, back then people died all the time, so I'll just make another baby. Deported? Oh yeah, Sri Lanka citizenship. Yeah. Wow. I got Michael Franti in my ears. It says that you're a little bit Swiss. Most people are. I should get a DNA test. Bill, now you got me. That would be a fun test to get. I've done my genealogy because Mormon. Mostly my mom did my genealogy. You know? Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Michael Franti cranking it. That's some good music. That'll get you going for the day. I actually inherited another JBL speaker. I'm going to put that in the bathroom and go back to when I was 15. Crank the tunes in the bathroom at 6 a.m. Get a good start to your day. Add some good music. A nice bath. Building your style for the day. I've actually been enjoying that. I've been doing that more lately. Oh, I'm leaving Taylor in the dust. I've been starting to do that lately. I've been starting to like get ready instead of just working my pajamas all day. I've been getting ready. I've been doing this, and then I go get ready, and then I take all my stuff to the clubhouse. The clubhouse is where it's like an office with a fantastic view of the pool and the jacuzzi and the mountains. And they have unlimited coffee there. Music is up, except for to plug in. So I go there. Oh, I gotta Taylor, catch up. This is where I pass her because I'm heavier. So the downhills, I leave her in the dust. So anyway, again, this is just an insulin sensitivity trigger workout. The only purpose of this workout is for me to get a good start to my day, sweat a little bit, activate insulin sensitivity so I naturally just lose bad fat faster. I talk about it every time, but just a reminder, I'm not here to race or anything. I'm just here to get the blood flowing, turn the insulin down. When you do this, it drops the gate on your muscles, allows sugar in easier. So insulin doesn't have to push as hard to get the sugar into your muscles and brain. That's what you want. That's how you want to start your day, people. Start your day with insulin sensitivity activated, and you will naturally stay thinner without any other work. You don't have to do anything else hardly. Not even kidding. Muscles, you should probably keep those maintained. I'm going to do that today. You start your day with Reddit? That's a horrible idea. Most people do the absolute wrong thing. They wake up, they chug coffee, which spikes their cortisol, wakes them up, but it spikes their cortisol. They could do that by getting on a bike or going for a walk. Then what do? Then they go on social media and they get all triggered. So they start their day stressed out. If they're lucky, they have a shower and they come back down. Maybe they listen to music. Your number one focus at the beginning of the day, I have determined this through lots of examples of failure of this, is your focus for the first hour of the day is to reduce the cortisol spike your body naturally does to wake you up. That's why your feet are hot. That's why other things happen. It's why you get morning wood. It's why lots of things happen. And then you sort of wake up at your groggy. So your number one thing is to get that blood pumping. You got to get the blood pumping. Sometimes you've been starving all night, so you might need a little bit of carb, like cocoa or a carb, just to get you on the bike. You ride the bike, get the blood flowing, put some really good music on, take a nice warm shower. That'll really reduce your cortisol. Warm showers. Put this whole cold shower thing is absolute bullshit. What that does is it forces your body into fight or flight cortisol mode. So maybe at the end of the day, but not at the beginning. One of the worst things you can do. Gaming, even worse. Get on a live stream, talk to your friends about fun things. So you're gonna be producing cortisol when you work out like this, but you're gonna be clearing the cortisol as well, which is another reason to do it. One of the ways to clear cortisol out of your body, which is an essential hormone, but also the killer, is to just write and talk. Exercise is one of the ways you literally burn cortisol. You get it out of your system because the cortisol is fight or flight. It's there to make you able to fight or flight or do something. So same with adrenaline. So when you do a little bit of exercise, you end up burning it off. So then that's why, have you ever noticed this? Like when you just do like a nice mellow workout in the morning, after you have a shower, you come out of there and you're like, oh, and you just feel this like flooded with dopamine and everything's awesome. The reason it's awesome is because you like totally re-regulated your body chemistry for the rest of the day. Yeah. I do have control over direction. Yep, I can turn around, I can go side to side. The game is called Zwift, if you haven't heard of it. It's my only video game, actually. Because this doesn't kill me. Every other video game pretty much kills you if you play it longer than an hour. I'm not even kidding. Video games kill you. They spike your cortisol out of control and adrenaline, don't give you any physical activity to clear it out of your system, and then leave you hanging. Live streaming and video gaming, they kill you. They literally kill you. Chronic elevated cortisol is the number one reason for chronic heart disease, chronic type 2 diabetes, and all the other stuff. Keep playing games. Yeah, diet 40, like all the other morbidly obese fools, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I'm not hating on you if you're morbidly obese. I'm hating on the fact that gaming makes people hyper stressed and morbidly obese. Just go look at a lot of the lead gamers that are over 30. They'll do like entire streams for an hour about how they went into the doctor and what medication they're taking, and everybody's like totally into it because they're all the same. And you're thinking I'm hating on it. I'm not. I'm trying to help you. I was that guy. Put the video games down. Put the social media down. That does not inspire and produce dopamine. It doesn't have to be doom scrolling. The algorithm will listen to you. It will do what you tell it. My algorithm on Instagram is filled with, you should see the Instagram I just reposted of a guy and his daughter going out for a camping trip. Oh my God, it's so adorable. She has comments about everything. This is the best day ever. You've got to go see that Instagram share that I did. This is the best day ever, Dad. Wait, there's a rock right here. Oh my God, I'm going to turn this rock over. What's under this rock, Dad? It's so adorable. Oh my God, it's like so adorable. It just reminds you of how it should be, you know? And there's like a picture of her falling asleep in the tent next to him. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so adorable. You have a Doomer Reddit account and a happy one? Yeah, just delete the Doomer one. You don't need to see that shit. Yeah, nobody does. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see what's happening in the world. You don't. You'll if it's serious enough, you'll hear about it. You need to prepare to vote, which I need to do, by the way. I have a hard time with this because I can't transfer. I have to get an ID from this state, and to do that means I have to do a bunch of extra work. So I'm going to do that work. I'm trying to do that work. I just don't know if I'm going to make it by election day. So yeah, make sure you guys register for the election. I know our system is broken and the vote really doesn't matter. So, but you know, you should still do that. Just checking out and not doing anything is not the answer either. Because if you do that, you're just giving over control to the people who will break it all. I know it's bad. Our system is totally busted, but it's the best we have. If you don't participate at all, then it just becomes even more of a tyranny. Yeah, the local vote does matter a lot. And guess what? The local ordinances are going to be the ones that are going to affect your life the most. Speaking of which, I talked to Madeline. I don't mind saying her name. She's the kind of the main person right now over at my Shanti Yoga Roots, where I go do my yoga. See you, Bellum. Yeah, I have my stand up in an hour. I don't want to go to it, but I have to. They're gonna be like, "Why don't you have this and this done?" I'm like, "Because I'm supposed to be able to have an education day on Friday. That's why." And they'll be like, "No, we have to get this done." I'm like, "Okay, fire me then." I swear to God, I am done. I am done letting myself fall into the trap of letting somebody else's urgency become my urgency. So when somebody senior for me says this is an existential threat, that's a direct quote. I'm gonna like, to who? Not to me. I could walk tomorrow and have a job making double the money. I know that sounds horrible. It doesn't mean don't have pride in your work, but it means don't let your work make you unhealthy. Can you imagine? You know how come so many people are out of shape? Because they literally think if they don't get the top performance review they possibly could get, that they will die. And so they overly, and I do this. They catastrophize their delivery of a thing or a service or something for their company. Or if they're running a company, I remember doing that when I ran my own company. They catastrophize it and then they got nothing. You know, I guess we're climbing the volcano. And then what? They die 4 to 5 years earlier because of some imagined existential threat. Don't do it. Just say no. You know what? Say no. Do your work. Be honest. When you work hard and focus. Put those earplugs in. Remove yourself from everything else. Don't try to work and live stream at the same time. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm pointing at this guy. I mean, the stuff I did on the weekend was stuff I did for fun. That's a tool that I wanted, a tech tool that I want, that happens to also be something that I discovered that we need at work. That's different. That's like more or less enjoyment. But the difference is it's not an existential thing. I did feel like hey, I want to get this done by Monday, but at the end of Sunday yesterday, I'm like, it really doesn't matter if I have it done. Like no one's gonna die if it's not done. I could just do it by hand the hard way. And then I can work on the Python on the side and my back, and the people who do disagree. I don't have to have, yeah, that account is gone, but I mean, I don't do anything in there. So put on some good music, make sure you get your exercise in the morning and just chill. You know, the hard part about that I found out is that other people around you are going to be in panic mode. The hardest part about this is learning to not be infected by their artificial sense of urgency and their absolute existential panic, like they're going to die. You know, I'm also on call this week, which is hard. So that does mean I have to answer, the phones and stuff, which I'm going to do. I have to do the tickets and everything. And then I'm out of town next week. So, and we have deadlines this month, but who made the deadlines? My favorite quote about deadlines, I can't remember who said it, is like, oh no, it was DSS. It was that, you know, I won't bash on him. What's his name? The 37 Signals guy. Oh, I forget his name. But he said, yeah, I love deadlines. I love the whooshing noise they make as they fly by. I mean, if you go all the way up in the chain, if you go all the way up in the chain, you're like, okay, DHH, right? DHH is a very controversial figure, but and he's a millennial slash he's like right on the border with Gen Z. But he kind of when he talks about that stuff, he kind of represents a sentiment that a lot of people need to start having more of, which is it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. You're the only time people the people who have that emotion most of the time it's because if they lost their job they would be on the street. And quite honestly, usually it's because of a lot of really poor decisions that led up to them having to take that job. And that level of desperation is totally scary and terrifying. If you want to live a life of if you want to die at 40, get a shitty job. Don't get the education needed to get a good job or to do what you really want to do. Be the best at what you do. Then get married too early, make poor decisions, end up getting kids so you're strapped down, and now you have to have a job. You can't not, or your kids will die. Then you have to take a shitty job, and then now you're struggling to keep that job because it's not even meeting the basic needs of your family. You have no time to get education to go fix everything, to change what's happening. And now your health goes down, and then you end up because your life is such shit, then you end up checking out by playing video games in all your free time. Sound familiar? Those are the people who kill themselves or they die. The only thing keeping them alive is their family. They love their family. They love their kids. They love their kids. They love their parents. They love everybody around them. That's what keeps them alive. Because otherwise, their lives are such shit. They would like, I don't want to be here. And they also don't have the time to change their lives. You know how many people in the life I have met who are dealing with this constantly? It's really sad. And I'm not trying to be sad. I'm trying to say, don't be that person. And I'm also going to blame the Mormon church. If you end up committing to some bullshit cult, then they will take the rest of your time. So now not only do you feel guilty because you're not meeting your obligations at work and you're not being healthy, but you're going to go to hell because you're not doing your calling and you're not helping some random person who was unprepared for a move to move and clean shit off their walls because their kids. That actually happened. The number of people and I work from home. I'm going to get angry here. I'm going to get angry here. So, I mean, hey, how are you doing? I'm going to get a little angry because I I had made all the life choices necessary to work from home so that I could be an athlete. I could not have to travel because I hated traveling. I made a bunch of tough sacrificing choices about my career because that's what I wanted. I knew I wanted that. I actually thoughtfully thought, okay, how can I support everything I want in my life? How can I stay healthy? How can I still be there for my family? How can I avoid being a part of this big broken transportation system in America? I used to get the what is it? Run bike work? No, was it bike run bike skate or something? It's a cortisol right now. My cortisol is going up. Yes, absolutely. Good morning. And I used to get It was run by skate or something. I would skate, ride my bike, or take public transportation to Nike every day. I did that for 3 or 4 years. When I worked at downtown in Teleport, I would take the bus or the train every day. Actually got the equivalent of a master's degree reading books on the train because it was a conscious decision. And taking a tech job, I'm not a tech guy at heart, but I took a job, and so that led me to do, a bunch of other things. The point is, if you let your life start controlling you, then you get sucked into the vortex and you can't get out. And so what ends up happening is you die or you break out of the vortex, willingly or otherwise. And if you do it willingly, you have a better chance of it being okay and being nice. If you don't do it willingly, you end up hurting a lot of people in your life and yourself, because it's the only way you can get out of it if you're stuck in one of these things. So the best thing you can do is take a small step. The small step is to have the courage to say, I need to take care of myself. That's the very, very first thing you have to do. And taking care of yourself is not playing 3 hours of video games. It doesn't take care of you in any way. In any way. Because you're not making social, I mean, you might be making somewhat of a social connection. Now, you got to be careful here. I don't want to be like all preachy, because I have really fond memories, specific memories of playing video games with my kids when my ex-wife took them away to another state. And so I would play. She was still Mormon, I wasn't. I had a choice to block her moving to be with her family, or to allow my kids to keep the kids there, or to move. And so I said, fine. I signed the papers to let her take my kids out of the country, out of the state. Felt like the country. Yeah. Zwift is definitely a video game. The only video games I play are TF2, Overwatch, Dota. After Dota and Overwatch, I realized I don't need. No, that's not true. Witcher 3. Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is my favorite of all. It's my favorite video game of all time. I absolutely love it because it's got a really, really great plot, fantastic voice acting, excellent adventure. Yeah. And a game like Witcher 3 is super cool if you're like in, Antarctica. Yeah, just play Zwift. Play a game that has you sweating and moving while you do your stuff. Well, it's probably good, Holly. We were just you're asking for a recap. We were just talking about all of the things that lead to, they're just how a basic routine in the morning can actually set you up for life. Number one, I mean, a routine that involves activating insulin sensitivity, which is the only reason I do this, by the way. I don't know if you see my chart, my graph. My graph is like ultimately chill down below, right? There's other Zwifters that would look at my graph and they would judge me. They would be like, what the hell is this guy doing? He might as well not even be on the bike. It's not doing anything for him. Wrong. It's activating my insulin sensitivity. It's circulating my blood, sending blood to places in my capillaries that it wasn't when I woke up. It's burning off the cortisol I produce naturally in the morning when I wake you up. That's what it wakes you up. And then I'm talking to my friends. My priorities are different. Can I hold it with the best of them? Can I race 100 miles? Yes, I absolutely can. Do I want to do that? Do I need to shave my legs again? No. I suppose the theme for the day is turning out to be intentional living. Don't just let your life happen to you. If you don't intentionally do things, then your life will just happen to you. And I guarantee you, the life that just happens to you is going to suck. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying. You did zone 2 and went to the sauna. Oh, that sounds awesome. I wish we had a sauna near us. I have the jacuzzi, but I just go have a nice. Sometimes I'll turn the space heaters on in my. I have two of them now. They're like $40. So I have like two space heaters on in my bathroom, and I'll turn them on before I go into the master bathroom, assuming the bathroom is reasonably clean. It's kind of a pleasant experience. You know what I need to add? I need to add essential oils. That would be even better. Chia seed smoothie, yeah, yeah. I used to live practically on nothing, but I have a blender, a blend tech. I used to live on practically nothing. 2013, 2010. I used to live on practically nothing but smoothies, and then I changed. Yeah, I do a lot of whey protein and electrolyte uh drinks. Like right after this, I'll go have. The thing of it is I don't digest food very well because I'm 58. So it's hard for me. I can't eat. So that's why I like blended food. When I blend, I can blend anything. I can blend spinach. I carrots. I put carrots and everything in there. I can blend it up and I can digest all that no problem. So I get all the nutrients. But in fact, I might actually do a blended smoothie today. I used to do my diet back in 2010, which was the best shape I've ever been in, was 100% raw. I was 100% raw and vegan, and I would only shop in the produce section of the store. So I would buy. Sometimes I would travel 40 minutes all the way to Charlotte just to buy tomatoes at a foreign store there to get a good deal on them. So yeah, I would get like the really great deal on them. But yeah, right now I used to eat an omelet and a blueberry waffle in the morning, and then it would like really weigh me down, and then I couldn't really work. Super G Mart, you got it. I cannot remember the name. You know the place. Super G Mart has Roma tomatoes for like half the cost of anywhere else in the whole area. Yep. I was a big Super G Mart person. My ex-wife, she was there too. She used to go there all the time. Yeah. Of course, she was married to a Chinese man for years. He has Chinese kids. But yeah, I was married to a German who was married to a Chinese person. So, who were studying Japanese. Think you might have a nap. You go have a nap. What time is it for you? Naps are good. Naps are super good for you. A nap is better than coffee, even though rediscovering coffee slowly. Nap is super good for you. Yeah. 15:30. Yeah, that's the perfect time. I know my title is wrong. I know. We already covered that. Sauna does make you tired, yeah. But that's like the good kind of tired. So does taking a warm shower and turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, have a black shade, and then take a warm shower. Same thing as a sauna. Imagine coding while biking could be done. People, I know. I tried the title. I changed the title of the video, but not the header. It's a little bit harder to do that. I want to make it so that it auto detects it, but haven't figured out how to do that. Add it to the list of things that I need to do. Speaking of which, it's time for me to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this ride. Yeah, a lot of people don't read it, I notice. I gotta be careful. I gotta watch my time because I do have a stand-up coming up. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna end end our workout. Let's do this. Let's do stop, stop. Yeah, I'm only here for 40 minutes, sometimes 60 minutes, but I'm happy when I find people, but wait, why isn't it stopping? Dun, 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 dun. I guess I can't do it from here. I was hoping to do everything from here. Oh, you have to hold the button down. That's right. Right. Hmm. You know what I don't like is that you can't change the stuff from here. I cannot change it from here. Yeah, that's too bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and save it. Save. I need to get faster at all this stuff. Productive. All right. You're connected. All right, that's it for me. I guess I could try to raid. Let's try that. Let's try. I'm gonna try a raid real quick. Oh shit. There's like nodes going down. So I gotta go. Bye everybody. I should do this. Like that's is it gonna work? Am I too far away? Am I too far away? Oh, I'm too far away, I think. Goodbye.